What is up, guys? Welcome to another amazing video on Palito's technology. Before I get into the video, I would like to shout out to my subscribers. You guys are doing amazing job. I can see my subscribers is growing massively. Remember, our target for this year is 1,000 subscriber. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. So this video is due to a particular request. I have a particular request on making two different video, but today I want to make the first one, which is this request on the screen. I have hi, help us, how can we make number series auto hard button like invoice? So this person is actually talking about how we can create um in a number series that has option of choosing different type of number series. And this example is in I think this example can be found in Navision, and I don't think Business Central still have it. But yeah, we're going to work on creating a number series that has a selection or that has a list of number series that you can use for a particular document. So this will mean I can use different type of number series for a particular document. So without wasting much time, let's get into the video. Okay, now I have created a blank document which I named number series lookup. So I want to create a table, and for this demonstration I'm just going to call it a demo.al. And also I'm going to go to the page section. As you know, I like to structure my code. So I have to create a demo page.al. All right. So I'm coming into the demo table. So I'm going to type tt tab. So let me see my ID range from my JSON. So I have extended my ID range from 5100 to 60,000. So I can use one of these numbers. So I want to use 59999. So I'm going to name this a demo series. So I'm just going to create a fewer fields because I might not be needing too much field. So I say TF. So I start my numbering from 50,000, right? Okay. So the first one will be my number series, of course, which I give a NO, and I give a data type of code 20. Now the next thing I need is also to create a number series table related field. So I'm going to do this 50, 100. Let's say this is my number series. Also, this is going to be a code 20. The only difference here is I'm going to say a table relation equals number series, right? So not so just that we don't have just a single data in this table. I'm going to also create, let's say, a field called a description 50 200, say, and text 100. So I think this is it. So I don't want to make the video too long. So I think this should do. So I'm coming to the primary key section. I want to set the initial primary key as the number series. Now, there are different ways in doing this. If you've watched my previous video on how to create a number series, you'll see I used a particular function in creating this number series. And as you can see in the previous video, I created the number series directly from the table. So in this situation, we don't want to permanently assign a single number series for this document. We want to create a default number series to look up to, but we also want to create other number series you can work with. Now, this idea would be, I want to assume in our customer card, which we are not going to be using. I'm just using this as an illustration. In the customer card, you want to be able to categorize your customer as maybe a one-time customer, or a distributor customer, or you want to classify them as like maybe a bulk customer, a single customer, maybe something like that. And you want to differentiate them by using number series. So it means that your permanent customers, you want to use CUS 001, and maybe this your one-time customer, you want to use 1001. I mean one in word, ONE hyphen 001. Or you just want a way to recognize this different type of customer. And the way you can do this is to create a button number series. You want to create a button whereby once you click it, it gives you the options of number series that you can use for a particular document. So this is what we are trying to achieve. So I'm going to be going to the page part of this, and then I'm going to say TP, right? So I'm going to give this 58888, and then I'm going to say demo series card. So I'm also going to say demo for the demo series. Okay, so I'm going to clear this, and then I'm going to automatically add the number series and the description. These are the two fields we need at the moment. So I'm going to log in also to the Business Central. I'm going to do a little bit some setup. I'm going to be creating this number series I'm going to be working with. Usually, when we are working with this type of program or document, we should create a setup file. But I don't want to extend the length of this video, so I'm just going to assume that we already have a number series. So all I want to do here is to just search for number series. So I want to create a default number series to be used, and this default should be a demo. So this should be a demo number series. So I want to start it from DM 001, DM 999, right? So this is the default number series I want to use, and then I want to make sure I enable this default number series. Also, I want to be able to create a demo one number series and say this is a demo one number series. Same thing, I would say DMO 001 DMO 999. So this is the other option of number series I want to use on my particular document. I do the same here, and I want to create the very last one, which is demo. What do we name the first one? Demo, sorry. Okay, let me just refresh and create it again. Demo 2, and say demo 2 number series. This is all we need to create at the moment. So I'm going to show you the other setup that should be done. So this should be demo DM2001. The DM2999. So we have three number series created for this particular document. We have the demo, we have the demo one, and we also have the demo two. So this is okay for the initial setup. So I'm going to go back to the code, and what I need to do right here is I want to come under the number series here. So I want to write a trigger. So this trigger I want to write, instead of a lookup, I hope you know the difference between using a validation, a lookup, and an assist. So I can use on assist edit and say begin end. What this does is this gives, let me save this and let me publish and let you see what this on assist edit, what type of button it brings to a number series. So I'm going to save this particular document. I'm going to compile this and publish. So I feel like we are moving on the same page. All right, so this has been published. All right, so we're going to search for this demo number series card. Right, you can see we have a separated button, right? This is a separated button from the initial field. So let's say we are making use of, let's say we don't want to use on assist edit. Let's say we want to use on lookup, right? On lookup, right? Once I save this, I also publish, and you see the difference between this on assist edit and also on the lookup. So let me, in order to make my work faster, so I'll copy this page ID and then I'll come to my launch.js. So I'm going to change the startup object to this so we don't have to search again, and then so the next time we publish it opens the page automatically. So let's see the demo number series card. We can see now we have difference between the onlookup. The onlookup has a three dotted button which is within the field, and then the assist edit has a separate button separated from the field. So this is very important while we're working with it. Although I can still write the same code that would work on that separate button here, but I mean all makes sense to do it in the separate button. So all right, so let's go back to the table, and then I want to change this back to on assist edit. So you can see in the last video when we were working with the number series, we worked with a particular code unit. That's the number series management. So we need to import this. So let's name it number series. So it will be linked to a code unit, and the code unit is what is number series management. Yeah. So within this number series management, we have different type of functions available for us to use. So within this function, so let me just copy this and move back to my assist edit. So I can say if my number series dot select series. So you can see we have different parameters, different functions to use. So the one I interested in for this video is select series. So I want to select from the series I have created already. So if I should put my cursor on this function, I see we have three arguments. The first one is the default number series. The second one is the old series, and the last argument is the new number series code, right? So the first one we created, remember we created a number series called demo, right? So the next one is the previous number series. So I want to say x record dot numbers, the number, the previous number series we have made use of. So the last argument is the current number series, which will be record.no. I hope this makes sense. This is the number series, this is the default number series I want this document to make use of, right? And then I also want to check the previous number series that has been used for this type of document. Now I want to see the recent number. This is the new number. I mean, this particular document number. This is the new number series I want to assign. I want to assign a new one to this particular number series. This is just the code you need to use. If number series dot select series, the default number series you want to make use of, the previous number series you have used, and also which number series you, the record of the number series you want to edit, or you want to give, or you want to assign number series to. So I can say then begin end. So now in order for me to make sure I assign a number series for this document based on whatever number series the user is going to select. So I'm going to say number series dot set series. So I want to set the number series based on their choice. I want to set it. I want to set the number series to this particular record. Does it make sense? This is the record. Whatever number series has been chosen, I want the value for the number series. Let's come back here. This is it. We created demo. We created demo number series. Whatever numbers has been stated on the starting number and the ending number. So I want it to assign the appropriate number for the selected number series. So I'm just going to save this. You can see I have just two lines, and I can also put some conditions here. I can say if record dot number series equals to empty, maybe that's when I I wish to make use of this option. Or why not? It's only when this is empty I want you to be able to select the number series to use for this particular document. So I can save this and publish this number series. Okay. So we'll see if we click this, we have the default number series, which is demo. And we can find the rest of the number series that we have created for this example. I mean, where is demo 1, where is demo 2? You might be thinking because you have the button new year, you should be able to create, let's say, RM. You can see would have this. The view is filtered and the entry is outside the filter. Some action may not work. And if you continue, and let's see, probably now assign a number series here, FF001, FF999. You can see it won't show. So what can we do in this case? So we now need to go, since we are the developer, so we need to be the one to construct the relationship between this number series. So I'm going to come to the search button and say number series. So I search for my demo. Now I want to click on the default number series and I want to click on navigate. Then I click on the relationship. Then I want to now make sure that this demo has relationship with those other number series I have created. So I want it to have relationship with demo 1. I also want it to have relationship with demo 2. And this is all you need to do in order to start using this number series. So once I'm done, I'm just going to back and also back and go back to my document. So once I click on this now, I should be able to have access to these three different number series. And if I click demo 2 and say close, let me just create a new file. If I click on demo 2 and say close, I should be assigned a demo 2 number series. If I should come here and say, although we can also do some check, um, remember we did some check that is only when this is empty is when you're able to look up. If it isn't empty, you shouldn't be able to look up. So I hope this video has been informative and I hope I'm able to touch the area specifically from the request. I hope I'm able to deliver what you intended to see. And you can go on to elaborate on this program by creating a setup. So within the setup, you can create a number series setup whereby the user can go to set the default number series for this document. And all you just need to do is to call the number series table and test that field if that field is not empty. So if it isn't empty, you want to set it as default number series, and you can just also think about some other conditions that I am not putting in this current example at the moment. So if you have any other requests of video, you can do well to drop in the comment below. Like this video, share this video. Remember, our target is to meet up to 1,000 subscribers, and we have 2 months left for this year to run out. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video. Follow me on my social media platform, Twitter, Palito City, Instagram, Palito City, and you can also follow me on LinkedIn and Oyebowale Aziz Adekunle. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.